So you knuckle yourself so that your hips are against the wall sideways, and then lean back on your hands, and then just spin yourself up so that your legs got the wall. And you might need to shuffle a little bit like a caterpillar on your back, until your bottom is as close to the wall as can be. And then allow your legs just to be straight up above you. And this is it. This is legs up the wall pose. One of the most relaxing poses to help your nervous system shift into that parasympathetic rest and digest. So you've arrived at the wall. Just let your palms be open, facing up to the ceiling. And let your chest be nice and open here. So you might want to just check where your shoulder blades are. If you need to move them down away from your ears a little bit. Check in with your face. If you need to wriggle your jaw or yawn. And then just allow yourself to settle here. So feel your back against the floor. And start to observe your breath. So maybe your breath is coming in through the nose, and maybe out through the mouth or out through the nose. See if you can give a few sighs here, just to really let any tension escape. So you can really just sigh it out. And feel your face giving into gravity, everything moving down, settling, grounding. So we're giving our heart a little bit of a rest here, just allowing the blood to flow down from our feet and legs down to our heart. You might want to imagine your legs are like a waterfall, just trickling down the wall into your hip sockets, the lake of your pelvis. Perhaps noticing your belly rise with the in-breath. And the back of your body growing heavy with the out-breath. Front of the body light and rising up as it fills with the in-breath. Back of the body sinking into the floor with the out-breath. Taking 10 breaths here, just enjoying the flow of your breath. No need to change it, just watching. While you're breathing here, you might want to see how it feels to let your feet move away from each other, making a V shape. We call it the dragonfly. So it might just be a little bit, and you might find that as you relax here, your legs just naturally relax and drop out to the side. So if this is causing pain, go back to the center. Otherwise, just allowing your legs to gently move away on their own, just with your breath and with gravity. So it's quite a big hip opener. So listen to your lower back, listen to your hips. If it doesn't feel right, you can always help your legs back with your hands. You can always bend your knees and just slowly come back. If it feels good, stay there. Breathing into the belly. Relaxing your throat and your jaw and your face. The other variation you might like to try is butterfly at the wall. So this is where you bring the soles of your feet towards each other and just let your knees go out towards the side. So some people even like to put blocks under their feet and rest them here. If this feels good, come into your butterfly for the last 10 breaths at the wall. As you work into releasing any tension, when you breathe out, say to yourself, let go. We're just accepting ourselves as we are. And if we feel any unwanted thoughts or any tightness, we're just saying, let go. I accept you, I love you, and I'm just letting go. 5 more breaths here. So when you've finished your 5 breaths and you're ready to straighten the legs again, you can take your hands to your knees if you're in butterfly and gently help them towards each other, and then slide the legs back up the wall, and we'll stay close to the wall for our figure of 4 stretch. So if you're used to normally doing this away from the wall, just try this variation. So leaving your left leg straight, take your right knee, bend it towards you, and place your right foot, so the ankle of your right foot, just below your left knee. So you're making like a 4 shape. So take a nice breath in here, and as you breathe out, just take your left sole of the foot towards the floor, so your knee will bend, and you won't need to move far. So just until your foot is flat against the wall and you feel that stretch up the back of your right hip, maybe into the right lower back and all along the leg, the right leg. Maybe you can feel a stretch there. So if your hips have come up off the ground, just straighten your leg a little bit. You might only need to move a millimeter down before you feel something. And again, with the breath out, just tell your fascia, your connective tissue, to let go. It responds to our thoughts with a whole lot of neurons connecting all of our fascia. That cobwebby connective tissue around our ligaments and our muscles sometimes gets tight and sticky, so we're just infusing it with space and breath. if you've got any sciatica pain, this will help. So a couple more breaths on this side. And then sliding that left leg back up against the wall, bringing the right leg up and to the wall, and then changing sides. So now the left knee bends towards you. Take the left foot and ankle just below the right knee. Take a nice breath in, and as you breathe out, slide that right foot down the wall just until you feel any tightness. And pause there and breathe. Relax your face, relax your throat. 3 more breaths. Stay there if it feels good, or when you're ready to move. Remember, you can gently help your leg back up against the wall. And then let's take ourselves a little bit further away now, so that when we press our feet against the wall, we have a right angle. So you might need to wiggle away from the wall like a caterpillar. And then when you've got a nice right angle with your feet and knees and hips, just bring your knees towards you for a gentle hug, maybe a rock side to side. You can cross your ankles, let your knees go out wide and do some circles. So we're targeting the sacral area, that little triangle bone at the base of our spine, right down near our bottom. And we've got lots of nerve endings here, so give yourself a nice massage. You can change direction, circle the other way. If you need to cross your ankles the other way and do the other side, whatever feels good. You can hug yourself and give yourself a squeeze. Self-love. We're not getting many hugs if we're living by ourselves, and we can produce our own oxytocin and love hormones by giving ourselves a nice hug here. Also squeezing into our kidneys at the back there, and our adrenal glands. So just squeeze, hug, rock, and then take your feet back towards the wall. So we've got that right angle again. And if you have a cushion, make sure you can reach it here, because we're going to go into a twist, a nice supported twist. So you can take your arms out into a T and gently walk your feet and knees towards the left. So your shoulders stay where they are and your feet go as far as it feels comfortable, maybe all the way to the ground with that bottom leg. And then place a cushion between your knees if that feels nice. So we're in a twist here, and we're going to open and close our twist. So take your right hand all the way over towards your left hand and come onto your left side, and then open it back up. Stroke all the way with your top hand along your left arm, along your collarbone, all the way back out, opening your arms into a T. So you might want to do that again, or if that feels comfortable, you can allow your spine to settle into this twist. So your head can look at your knees, Or you can gently move your head over towards your outstretched right arm and look that way. Or you can just look straight up at the ceiling. So where your feet are, you can experiment by pressing into the walls. Maybe you can extend your twist a little bit. So see how it feels to press into the left foot or the right foot. Can you twist a little bit deeper, or do you just want to elongate your spine from the soles of your feet to the crown of your head? So just play, be curious, pressing into the wall, seeing how it changes a twist, and then finding a place where you feel comfortable for 5 more breaths. If you want to stay here for a bit longer, stay. In a minute, we're all going to close our book twist and walk our feet back to the center and then over to the other side. But take your time. Do it when you're ready. When you do close, you can do that nice gentle stroke with that right hand all the way across your collarbone and shoulder. Stroke down to the other hand, and then come back and help yourself. So you can take hands towards your knees as you walk yourself back up, using the wall to help you come to center. Maybe take a little gentle circle with your knees in the center, and then walk yourself over to the other side, having a cushion nearby to put between your knees again. So when you get there, have your soles against the wall, and then open, stroking that top arm all the way along your arm, your collarbone, your shoulders, out to the other side. And you might want to do that again, gently stroking all the way over so that your palms are together, and then opening again into T shape with your arms. So your feet are against the wall, your knees are stacked on top of each other, and you're in a lovely open twist. So again, you can use the wall. You can push your soles of your feet into the wall to open the twist a bit more, or to extend, find that length between your feet and your head. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, where does your neck want to go? Does it want to look over towards your left arm? Or does it want to look up? Or do you want to look at your knees? Just play here, be curious until you find that nice supported feeling, so you can stay in your twist for 10 breaths. Relax your throat and your face. Any places of tightness along your spine, just say let go. And as you breathe out, send your breath down into those places of tension or compression, and create more space. finished your 10 breaths, again you're going to close your twist, taking that left arm back, all the way stroking down your right arm until your palms are together. Then remove any cushions that are in the way. And gently help your legs walk your feet back up the wall. And then give yourself another hug, maybe a gentle circling again, before we leave our backs for a while, as delicious as it was. So we're going to roll onto our left side gently and use our hands to push ourselves up so that we come to sit with our back against the wall. So just make your way slowly. We've been on our backs for a while. When you get there, cross your legs and feel the support of the wall. So really nestle yourself up against it so that your shoulder blades are against the wall and your back of your pelvis is against the wall. Take your hands and rest them on your knees. And we'll take 5 breaths here. And as you breathe in, feel the back of your body pushing into the wall. Really be aware of the back of your lungs. And breathing out. And as you continue to breathe, be aware of the front of your body expanding out, as the back of your body also expands into the wall. And I want you to also be aware of the side of your ribs opening out as well. So a beautiful 3-dimensional breath. We're breathing out to the front, out to the back, and out to the side. And then when we release and breathe out, everything returns towards our center, our spine. You might want to close your eyes for 3 more breaths like this. So really sensing the wall on the back of your body, giving you that extra feedback. And then blink the eyes open. So just give your shoulders a roll. Feel your shoulders come up and then down the wall, away from your ears. Lengthen through your spine. Take a nice breath in, and as you breathe out, roll your head along the wall to look to your right. So your head stays in contact with the wall. And then take it back the other way. Really slowly moving your head all the way towards the left, keeping that contact with your skull and the wall. So you can breathe in. You could breathe in all the way or just to the center, and then breathe out as you go to the other side, whatever feels nice. See if you can slow it right down for this one. Oh, that feels so delicious. Let's do another slow one. And then when you're ready, back to center. Take your right hand down beside you, and with your left hand, extend out along the wall, up above you, and we're going to bend over for a side stretch. So just using your wall to support you as far as you want to go. And then coming back up and taking the left hand down and the right hand up. So if it doesn't feel comfortable to keep the shoulder against the wall, you can take it away. Or experiment with that nice flowing, keeping your back in contact with the wall. See how that feels. So here, you just want to flow. You can pause if it feels nice on one side and maybe go a little bit closer towards the ground, or you can just keep it nice and high. And your neck here can look up, or it can look forward, or it can look down. Let's just take a couple more on each side, feeling that beautiful extension into the side of the body. So one more on each side. And then slowly back to center. So here, take your feet so the soles are together. We're coming back into our butterfly and a little forward fold here. So you can have your blocks or cushions in front of you and create a little stack for your head. So if you've got 5 cushions, use 5 cushions. Why not? This is your practice, and we're being like koala bears and sloths today. So make a real stack. You can also put things underneath your knees. So I like to put blocks or cushions underneath my knees so they feel very supported. And then keeping the wall in contact with your pelvis, you're going to let the top of your spine curl forward, gently allowing the top of your head, your forehead, to move towards your cushion. So if it doesn't reach, play around so that your cushions support your head, so that you can really relax and give in to this beautiful forward fold over your butterfly. Relax your jaw and your face. Let your shoulders release away from your ears. If you feel this tension along the back of your spine, just give yourself your breath and gravity to gently open you up. So there's no need to get to your toes. There's nowhere to go except exactly where you are. Going deep within your own cave, your own world, blocking out anything outside you and just paying attention to your own heart, your own center. Let's take 5 more breaths. If this is feeling yummy to you, you can stay a bit longer. If you're needing to come out really slowly and take your cushions to the side and help your knees back together and slide your legs out in front of you. So again, you're feeling your back supported along the wall in this beautiful staff pose. Your hands can be down by your side, and just experiment with pointing and flexing your feet, seeing where you feel that along your legs. Maybe you can rotate your ankles a little bit and the other way. Yeah. You can do little inward circles with your ankles or outward. Give your legs a shake. We're going to continue folding forward into a nice relaxed caterpillar. So you can put a cushion under your knees. That can help a lower back if it feels a bit cringy. Mine does a little bit today. And you can also, again, make your little stack of cushions or blocks for your head. So we're going to do the same thing, but this time our legs are straight. We're going to just allow our spine at the top to curve away, gently letting our head come towards the cushions. And wherever we land, we're going to relax there. So remember to soften around the jaw and the throat. Maybe you can release a little bit more with every out breath. Maybe your back moves away from the wall as your head moves closer towards your knees. Or maybe you stay up high, whatever feels good. Without judging, just accepting exactly where you are and breathing here for 10 breaths. Breathing into the back of the body, releasing, sinking. Looking deep within your own cave again. Five more breaths. Letting go, going within. And when you're ready to come out, you're going to use your hands to gently walk yourself back up and uncurl very slowly, moving your back towards the wall and climbing up your spine until you reach your shoulder blades, and then your neck and your head comes up. Hello. So take your bolsters away, and we're going to make our way slowly into a kneeling position and then standing. So coming onto your hands and knees so that you're in the cat-cow. So you can have your feet still against the wall. I'm just going to show you what that looks like from a side point of view, but you have your feet against the wall still. And just allow yourself to come into the cat-cow. So knees under your hips, hands under your shoulders. As you breathe in, the belly might dip down and you may look up a little or just straight ahead. Then as you breathe out, push into your hands, arch your spine. We'll just do a few cat-cows here. So whatever feels good. And if your feet are against the wall, you can actually see if you can start the movement from your feet. So can your feet guide the way your spine moves? Feeling that extension from your soles of your feet all the way to the crown of your head. Moving between the cat and the cow. Maybe doing a little cat-cow dance here. So using the soles of your feet to take you in a circular motion with your hips. Maybe the other way. Whatever feels good. So we're going to work our way into a short child pose. So again, you can take bolsters in front of you You can allow your feet to move towards each other and your knees out. If you want to raise your block or your cushions up a little bit so that you can have a nice platform here, it sometimes feels nice. And then rest your chest against the bolster and one cheek to the side. You can hug your cushions if you want to. So the idea here is to move your tailbone towards your heels. So you might need to walk yourself a little bit further back and then rest your chest down. We'll just take 5 breaths on each side here. So breathing into the back of the body again. And then as you breathe out, let yourself be so comfortable you could dribble on your cushion. Stay there. I'm just going to show you what it looks like from the side, in case anybody's new to this. So you're allowing your whole chest to extend. You might hug the bolster and your tailbone is moving towards your heels. So if your head's facing one direction, gently turn it to face the other way. And then again, relax those shoulders. Get your dribble face on. And take 5 breaths into the back. Stay where you are. I'm just going to position myself with my feet back against the wall. So you should all have your feet on the wall. You're still in that child pose. When you're ready to come out, just use your hands to press into the floor. Walk your hands towards your knees. Move the cushion away, but have it handy so you can reach it in any block. And allow your knees to come back to the hip distance. Work your way either through a downward dog. So a downward dog, you would tuck your toes under and lift your hips. So that might feel good. Or you might want to just start straight away walking your hands towards your feet until your bottom rests against the wall. So when you get with your bottom against the wall, take your feet a little bit away from the wall so that you feel when you come up, you're not going to fall forward. So this is a dangle. So you're having your bottom against the wall. You feel like you're comfortable here. Your knees are still slightly bent. You can keep your hands on the floor if that feels good and just stay here, moving, pouring the floor. Or you might want to take opposite elbows and just gently sway. If your backs are sore, know that at any time you can slowly come up. Okay, but if it feels good, just dangle. This is your dangle. So stay there, do what you like, enjoy the support of the wall. Or if you need to, gently come up. You can come up when you're ready, or you can stay in the dangle. I'm going to dangle one more time because it feels so good. Bit of a rush to the head. Let go. This is a great letting go pose. So anything you need to just send out with love, let it go. And then when you're ready to come up, using your hands on your knees, slowly come up. Woof. And then feel your back against the wall. We're going to stand all the way against the wall now. This is a nice way to play with your posture. So see if you can put your shoulder blades against the wall and your the back of your pelvis. So your feet might not make it all the way towards the wall. You can try. Now notice where your shoulders are. Should you move them down a little bit away from the ears? Palms and face front. We're going to take a step away from the wall, keeping this posture. This is our mountain pose. So before you do that, just notice, can you feel your back against the wall? Put your hands on your hips and just gently turn your thumbs closer towards the wall. And you'll feel your tailbone move towards your feet. Notice that? So you don't want to overturn it. It's just a gentle lengthening of the tailbone. Then release your hands. This is your mountain posture. So let's take a step away from the wall, keeping this pose. Ready? Good. So feel how aligned you are from being at the wall. So close your eyes and just take a few breaths here. You might want to let your chin tuck just a little bit. Feel the connection with your feet and the ground. And I want you to breathe up through the soles of your feet, up your legs, into your knees and your thighs, pelvis, belly. Breathing in all the way up to your heart. And then keep traveling up your spine, up your shoulders and your throat, neck, head. And keep breathing as if you can send your spine out the top of your head. So you're really feeling that nice extension. And just take breaths up and down your spine. 5 more times. This is the mountain posture, a master pose. Just getting in touch with that connection with the earth and the sky. Feeling very centered. When our spine is all aligned like this, if you believe in your chakra or just the energy flowing around your body, it's also more aligned. So you might feel a warmth, a tingling, a flowing, or a little bit more awake. And then gently wriggling the fingers and blinking the eyes open. Come back to your wall. We're going to do a little shoulder opener. So remember, if your shoulders are a little bit tender, be very gentle. So turn to face the wall and take your left hand out so that your left palm's against the wall and your whole front of the body is against the wall. Your feet are facing the wall. And now turn your face away from your left hand to look over your right shoulder. And we're going to gently turn our body away from the wall towards the right, just a little bit, until you feel an opening in your shoulder. That mightn't be far. So you're pushing down with your left palm, and you're feeling an opening along the inner arm and shoulder. You only turn away from the wall as much as it's comfortable. And then slowly turn your body back towards the wall and release those shoulders with some nice shoulder rolls. And we're going to do the other side. So right hand against the wall, right arm against the wall. You're facing the wall like you're kissing it. And now turn your head to look at the left and gently start to turn your body away from the wall towards your left until you feel that opening. Don't go very far. Remember, there's lots of nerves and ligaments. So just pressing that palm gently into the wall, breathing into the stretch. And then gently coming back towards the wall. Turning around to face the front again and doing some nice shoulder rolls. So that's a nice opener you can do, especially if you've been over a keyboard a lot. It just opens up the shoulders. And you can do that with your wall anytime. Okay, so making your way back down through the dangle again. We're going to go all the way back down to the floor. Coming down. If you want to do a squat, you could do that. So, taking your feet in a 45-degree angle and coming down through a squat. If you want to stay in your squat for a little bit, you can. If you want to dangle, you can. Sometimes it's nice to put a block under you and just squat for a little bit here. So if you like the squat, do a squat. If you've had enough, make your way to our next pose, which is a starfish with your feet against the wall. So let me show you. Come all the way down and then turn around and make sure that your feet are up against the wall so that when you lay down, your little starfish, the 5 points, both feet are against the wall, both hands are away from your body, and your head is the 5th star. So make yourself a little star. Just check the time here. Okay, we're coming into our last 10 minutes of the class, so our relaxation pose. So just play around with the star here. You can push into your right foot and feel where that stretch travels up through perhaps the same side or the opposite side. And then release. And then push into the left foot. Feel where you feel that stretch in the body. Is it the same side or the opposite side? And release. I want you to tighten your buttocks and make your bottom really tight. Hold it there, tight, tight, tight. And release. And then make fists with both of your hands. Lift them up. Hold your arms up. Hold your fists up. Tight arms, and drop them down. So focus on your right hand first. Your right thumb, your right pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, all relaxing. Right palm, right wrist, right forearm, right elbow, right upper arm, until that whole right arm is now relaxed. And now your left thumb, left pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, and baby finger, soft and relaxed. The left palm, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, until that arm is also relaxed. And now just press into your feet and bring your shoulders up towards your ears. And then with your feet helping you, roll your shoulders away from your ears. Feel that gap between your shoulders and your ears extend, and then release. Gently with the back of your head, move it towards the left and the right. Doing that nice slow movement again as we wind down. If you like the feeling of your feet against the wall, keep them there. If you feel like you want space around your feet, move away. And now let's focus on releasing all of our toes. So scrunching up your feet, tight, 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 and then releasing your feet. So let's look at the right foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe, releasing. Sole of the foot, ankle, calf, knee. thigh. The whole right leg now is relaxed. And now the left toes, the big toe, the second toe, third toe, fourth toe and fifth toe, softening, releasing. Sole of the left foot, ankle, calf, knee, thigh. The whole left leg is relaxed. The left and right hips are relaxed. The belly, left and right ribs, left and right arm, shoulders. Focus on the throat, and I want you to imagine the moon is shining on your throat, and the moon, that little tiny moon, as it shimmers, is softening and melting any tension around your throat, traveling up to your jaw, and your cheekbones. And that moonlight is moving up around your eyes, above your eyes and behind your eyes, releasing, softening, and your eyebrows, and your temples, left and right temples softening, all the tiny muscles in your forehead releasing, up to your hairline, and all the tiny muscles in your scalp now are releasing and letting go. And even your ears, as the moonlight dances over your ears, you feel them letting go. Left ear above, around the back of your ear and underneath it, and the right ear above and behind and below, until your whole body, from head to toe, is a shimmering, shining star. Just bask in your own beautiful light, and if any thoughts come into your mind, just let them travel like shooting stars across the universe. No need to pay attention, just watch them go. To feel your back along the ground, and noticing the front of your body, feeling the sensations in your physical form, hearing any sounds around you, those that are close and those that are far away, beginning to reconnect with the hum of your home and your space where you are now. Deepening the in-breath and breathing out. Starting to wiggle the fingers and the toes. Maybe you want to stretch the arms above your head like you're waking up from a nice sleep. You can bring one knee in towards you and the other and give yourself a gentle hug, maybe rocking side to side. Sending yourself more love. Gratitude for taking this 1 hour out of your busy life to reconnect with your physical form and to recharge your own battery so that you can keep giving, keep doing, and keep being. So hug yourself one more time, and then when you're ready, roll onto your left side. And just, you might even have a little thing under your head. Just allow yourself to rest in this beautiful fetal pose, feeling cradled by the earth. Soaking up any goodness from your practice, any insight. So that you can take this feeling off your mat and into the rest of your day. So when you're ready, coming back up, using your hands to help you, making your way back to that beautiful wall. And we'll finish our practice here at the wall where we started. So any comfortable position, bringing your back, resting against the wall again. Hands can be in prayer or just resting on your heart. Take a nice breath in, and as you breathe out, bow to yourself. Just send your own self gratitude and love. Take another breath in. And this time send that gratitude and love out from your heart space into your home, into every room in your house, into the other members of your family, or into the other people on the Zoom call. Sending them love and gratitude. And take another breath in. And this time, as you breathe out, we're going to send this love and gratitude further around the whole universe. To family and friends we haven't seen for a while. Send that love all the way zooming around, enfolding the whole earth. And giving thanks to anyone else you wish. Any higher power, any God, any higher self. Just sending that love out. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste, and thank you for joining me for this wall Yin Yoga today. I hope that you really enjoyed it and that this sense of peace and calm follows you. Thank you.